The good thing about it, we was only at home for barely 24 hours, so I really didn't have to deal with too much of listening to people hyping it up. But of course, it's a big game. It's the bottom of Ohio versus Columbus. So no matter what happens, it's going to be a big game.
Yancy, he doesn't see single coverage hardly all year long, but I mean, the plan is for you to be able to single Jared in the post.
Oh yeah, I've been guarding everybody pretty much one-on-one. We had some digs, just playing basketball, but we'll play our normal defense.
Who won when you played?
Northland beat us I think 3 when we played them, but I had more points than everything.
Did more points than he did?
Yeah, but it was a good game. It was the first game of the season. Actually, it was our opener. We had went up to we had met in Chillicothe and played. But it was an exhibition. To start the season.
Was it a regular season game?
No, it was before.
Before.
Yeah, it was right before.
So you were a senior, he was a sophomore.
Yeah, I was a sophomore.
No secret that Ohio State wanted you pretty bad. How hard was that on you? And were they in the hunt at the end? Or?
Oh yeah, they were in the hunt. I really consider them a lot too. A couple unofficial visits there, but I think my heart was set on playing in the Big East. As I progressed in my recruiting, so what better than to be able to stay at home and play in the conference that you desire. So that was a big thing when we got in Cincinnati.
So much in the state of Ohio is Ohio State gets so much attention, but here you guys have beat Marquette, Syracuse, Georgetown. You play in the toughest league, maybe arguably in the country. Sometimes do you feel a little even disrespected in your own state that people maybe forget who you guys play and what league you're in?
Sometimes but we try not to really pay too much attention to it, but we kind of use it as a motivation factor, to go out and just play hard every night and do the things we need to do to try to win.
Yancy, did you play in a big man camp in LA last summer with Jared?
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily a big man camp. It was Adidas Nations.
Adidas Nations last summer in LA.
This past summer out in LA, he was out there. We played against each other a little bit, and we also, for the last game, got to play on each other's team. So,
is that right? You get to know each other a little bit at all?
Oh, well, I knew him a little bit, before that, just because, the AAU team I played for, we was in Columbus a lot, and one of the guys who was on my AAU team was on his high school team, so, I got to know him a little bit, and I got to know him a little more while he was out there.
Talk about the story where you guys, before you left for the tournament, Coach had you guys looking for the championship banners. Can you kind of explain what happened there and maybe what that meant to you?
I think, it was just putting an extra emphasis on the reason we got on the bus. We all believe that, if we did the right thing and, played the right way, we would have a chance, make a run in this tournament. But, right at the end of practice before we got to loading up, he had us look at those banners and, I think, that added an extra emphasis on, what we wanted to do.
Like you belong.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so you're playing obviously in an NBA building. Do you ever allow part of yourself to think, maybe beyond the next step, beyond this year, where you could fit in on an NBA team, especially a team like Boston that could use a big man?
I think not right now because of, what we're doing and how fun and just enjoying this, experience. But, we played, playing in the Big East, playing a few NBA, arenas, the Big East tournaments in the Garden. And it's just always an exciting feeling, to play in a pro arena.
You mentioned a couple moments ago, but does playing in the Big East make you feel like you're battle tested?
Definitely, because everybody in the Big East is fighting. Even the teams that finish on the bottom, they don't, they're coming out fighting, trying to get an extra win. And, so you play a lot of ranked teams in the Big East.
So much has been talked